Okay, let's dive right in. Have you ever found yourself wondering if the universe is trying to send you a message? Especially about something big, like a financial breakthrough? Today, we're going to explore two totally different ways of thinking about how reality actually works. Waiting for a sign from the outside versus creating a state on the inside.
You know that feeling, right? It's so common. That deep down desire for just a little nudge from the universe. A signal that all your hard work is finally about to pay off and something amazing is just around the corner. We hunt for clues, for some kind of confirmation. But what if I told you that's only half the story?
All right, so first up, let's talk about this really popular idea. This whole perspective is built on the belief that the universe actually communicates with us. It drops these little hints and clues about what's coming our way, especially when it comes to things like money and abundance.
And these signs can get pretty specific, can't they? We're talking about things like constantly finding pennies or dimes on the sidewalk, or seeing repeating numbers like 777 pop up everywhere, on clocks, on license plates, you name it. Or maybe it's more of an internal feeling, like you just notice those old nagging anxieties about money are starting to fade away. From this point of view, these aren't just random coincidences, they're like little winks from the universe telling you, hey, you're on the right track. I'm curious, what's the most common sign you see? Go ahead and let us know down below.
And this right here, this really gets to the core of this particular mindset. It's all about your role in the process. When you're looking for signs, you're essentially an audience member, watching your own life like a movie. You're just waiting for the plot to deliver that happy ending. You're looking for proof outside of yourself that change is allowed to happen to you.
Okay, but now let's completely flip the script. What if you aren't just in the audience? What if you're actually the director of the movie? This next philosophy is all about making a huge shift, taking your focus off the external world and placing it squarely on your internal one.
This chart just lays it out so perfectly. Your focus moves from outside to inside. Your role transforms from passive to active. You stop reacting to whatever the world throws at you, and you start proactively creating your reality from the inside out. It's a fundamental power shift. So, the heart of this second way of thinking is something called a state of consciousness. Just think of it like your inner blueprint or your mental operating system. It's the grand total of everything you assume to be true about yourself and the world. If your inner blueprint is constantly running the program, I never have enough money, well, that's the reality that gets built on the outside. This is seen as the one true creative force.
And this quote just nails it. Your bank account, your relationships, your career, none of it is random. According to this view, it's all a perfect mirror, an outpicturing of whatever is your dominant inner state. The outside world is the effect, not the cause.
In fact, and get this philosophy directly tells you not to look for signs. But why? Because looking for a sign implies you don't have what you want yet. It reinforces a state of lack. The real work, the only work, is to internally assume the feeling, the reality of what you desire right now.
Okay, so if you're not supposed to be looking for signs, what in the world are you supposed to be doing? How do you actually assume a new state? Let's get practical and open up the Creator's Toolkit.
This is the secret key. Seriously, you can't just logic your way into a new reality. Your subconscious mind, it doesn't speak the language of words or reason. Its native tongue is emotion. It's all about the feeling. So to impress a new idea on it, you have to make it feel real.
So one of the most powerful techniques is called living in the end. Here's how it works. You create a short, simple mental movie of a moment that would happen after your wish was already a reality. The trick is you have to experience it in the first person, and then you just marinate in the emotions of it, the relief, the joy, the gratitude, as if it's already done. And then you carry that feeling with you.
And here's another game changer, the conscious use of I am. Think about it. Whatever words you attach to I am, well, that's a direct command to your subconscious. It's your definition of you. So this philosophy says, stop reinforcing your problems by saying I am struggling. Instead, start declaring your new reality. I am abundant. And of course, the key, as always, is to feel the truth of that new statement as you say it.
So your imagination, it isn't some fluffy tool for escaping reality. No way. It's for creating it. It's the design studio, the workshop, where you actually build the blueprint for your life. Every single thing you imagine, especially when you pour feeling into it, is seen as a real event happening in the deeper levels of your consciousness.
So all of this brings us to a fundamental choice, doesn't it? These two philosophies present two very different ways to live. It's a choice in how we see ourselves and our relationship with the world. Are we here to just watch what happens, or are we here to make things happen?
And this table just lays it all out on the line. Where does your power come from? From random events and signs outside of you, or from your own internal consciousness? Are you an observer, constantly looking around for evidence that things might be changing? Or are you the creator who decides to be the evidence from which all change flows?
And here is the biggest takeaway of all. Your current reality, your bank balance, your job, all of it, is just old news. It's simply the physical result of your past assumptions. According to this creative philosophy, it has absolutely no power to hold you back, unless you keep giving it power by believing it's the final word on who you are.
And that leaves us with this final, powerful question. It shifts everything. The question is no longer, what signs is the universe going to send me? Instead, it becomes, what reality will I assume into being right here, right now? So which side do you lean towards? Are you an observer or a creator? Let us know in the comments. The choice, as they say, is all yours.